Alright folks, welcome back again to Fallout 4 All Companion Affinity playthrough. I am Ren. We're continuing to travel with Deacon, and I think we have a pair of railroad quests we're going to do, so probably hit whichever's further away first and then get the other. Okay, I think these guys will have respawned here. Don't know if I included a got into a fight between them and Trash Can Carla. Some raiders and Trash Can Carla. No, not Trash Can Carla. Cricket. Cricket and her guards were fighting these raiders once before, and I got involved. If you'll stop walking, you can die. There we go. Thought there'd be like 3 of them here. There's the other 2.
Grr. That's menacing, right? You killed him!
I do like when raiders inform me that I am in fact the monster. They're right, of course, but it's so funny when they bring it up. Okay, I think I've run into ghouls over here before. Yep, onto that church.
Time to earn our paychecks. I'm getting paid, right?
I don't know.
This is the part where you're supposed to...
Okay, there's gotta be another one somewhere.
So, new business model. We team up with a mortuary. You see where I'm going with this, right? Huh?
Alright, so I know what's gonna get assigned right here because I've reloaded and saved several times, but yep. So the quest. Clear hostiles at Eden Meadows Cinemas. Now you're probably saying to yourself, okay, there's Starlight Cinemas. I'm just not remembering where there would be another cinemas. That is Far
I
Harbor.
heard something. You almost got him. Dull. I'll say that.
Anyway, so yes. So this mission just pointed us to Far Harbor, which is not going to happen. I am not going to Far Harbor to... The scribe. Ooh. This is like a special trader. I am playing games with you. Where'd you go? Oh, whatever. This is like a special trader. This is awesome.
Good day to you.
Yeah, yeah.
We meet again. Are you in the market for some new armor?
Sure. I'm always looking for good armor.
My selection is a bit limited right now, but take a look.
Okay, what does he actually have on him? Yeah, not anything too impressive. Okay.
Hey there.
Good to see you again. Are you in a trading mood? I have a few pieces.
You just wander around selling armor to random people?
Traveling's a good way to meet new people, as well as finding the lost, the broken, and the unusual. When I get tired of traveling, I settle down again for a while. But I'm in a wandering phase at the moment. So, were you interested in trading or not?
Depends on what you got.
My selection is a bit limited right now, but take a look.
I thought you were supposed to be able to get this guy to work on one of your settlements. Okay, so I just took a minute to look at the wiki, and I'm supposed to be able to recruit him as a armor merchant, but I can't, so I don't know if my faction status is affecting that or what exactly it is. Anyway, back on commenting on this. We're done with this mission train. I'm not going to Far Harbor. Well... Okay. So if you're seeing this, I abandoned this. But I'm going to try to reload a save from before I got the dead drop to see if I can actually get this to load properly for me. We'll check. Okay, I looked back at what I have for save slots, and it looked like I was going to have to go redo missions and stuff if I wanted to get back here. So I'm just going to call it. We might come back to the Randolph safe house if it works after the end of the game. I think it does, so we might be doing that. It was content I haven't seen before, so I was kind of excited for it, but sorry about that. Again, because I went through this backwards and forwards in parts, all awkward. Basically what happened with Randolph safe house is it's sending us to Far Harbor. Yes. Mission is clear hostiles at Eden Meadow Cinema. And if something is targeting right there on the map, it's actually targeting in Far Harbor. So we're just going to disable that. We're going to set up Mila, and that might be pretty good for railroad missions.
Babe, the Minutemen are back. Let's just hope you can keep the redneck element in check.
You know I'm the general, right? Alright, our objective is over there. I'm trying to figure out the least screwed way to deal with this. Just quick save and see where a swim will bring us. So now this is actually involved, this area is involved in a mission that we're going to be doing eventually. And I'm hoping that we don't screw up all the objectives or whatever by coming here early. Okay, just got that. So luckily the destination, I just have to be outside. Never have to actually go into the building, so that's good. Just have to find a hole in the fence. There's a break. Hello. Fill your head with happy thoughts. Yeah, let's just start heading up. Come up the ramp. So we'll be able to just dispatch everything up here, not have to worry about what's on the ground. And actually not have to worry too much about the... Did you trip the wire? I don't think you tripped the light. Great job, Deacon. Oh, interesting. Shouldn't be anything too dicey in here. Can probably pull... do two... well, one crit on him is probably fine. Oh. Yeah, that was the right thing to do, and I built up a whole new crit.
Involving death and...
Yeah, will you stagger?
You live to fight another day, and night, and day, etc., etc.
I hate that I can hear their sound still going when I go into my Pip-Boy. Makes me think that they're continuing to get up. Okay, and here comes another one out to get shot up in the head. I'll put him in his body, build up some crits a little faster. Yeah, gaming crits is kind of an interesting prospect. That was a sneak attack, I didn't realize. Okay. On a reaver. Sneak and a critical.
Going down. Grr. That's menacing, right?
It still frightens me. What was that?
Don't mean to make you nervous, but
Aptly named Stalker coming up behind us. Let's clear him out just so I can see what the next thing in line is. Another Stalker. Fine.
you almost got away. Dull. I'll say that.
Oh, good. I got a rat away off him. That's a nice little thing to happen.
Yes.
I love old world widgets. Worth a fair amount too.
Okay, without further screwing around, I'll go set up Mila. And we can report back to Tinker Tom.
I hope it goes
Excuse
better
me.
than last time.
With that latest one, Mila's got good coverage of the Commonwealth.
Awesome.
Got a lead on another vantage spot, if you got the time.
Don't think I have a choice.
But if you're here to check out the latest and greatest, that's good.
Oh, look at those two kitties together. I hope there's just like one guy who's randomly actually leveled to me and just wrecks me up here. That'd be funny. Okay, after a ton of screwing around in Corvega and just burning through guys because they're leveled to me at like level 7, we are up here at the top. Drop off Mila.
Excellent.
Grab the repair bobblehead, my fusion cores, which I've never used, or I've barely used. Now last 10% longer. Tinker Tom, you're the only one who's working with me anymore. I can't do Des' stuff, and Pam's done, and I'll never work with her again, so come on.
Hey, you placed another one of my babies. I know another building that...
Uh-huh.
Or we could just do some shopping.
There should be a little random encounter down here. Maybe I already did it. Might have been bloat flies.
Going up.
So this to this to this. Okay. Okay, so here's a little door to the Commonwealth Bank. Okay, I had to look this up on the wiki. Apparently, these two elevators do different things. But it gives you no indication.
Going up.
Yeah, okay, this one to... The other one just queued up music and then ended up bringing me down. No explanation, so... I had actually played around a few loads in that just because I hate having... Yeah, I'd prefer to show you how to do it instead of how to not do it, or get you guys confused on the directions. Okay, that's Mila set up, Mila removed. Turn back to Tinker Tom.
Excuse me.
With that latest one, Mila's got good coverage of the company. I know another bit. But if you're here to check out the latest and greatest, that's good.
I gotta go.
Right you are.
What did he give us? Camp Kendall.
Who's there?
I don't have time for raiders right now.
This shouldn't take long.
Yeah, I hate grenades. Where's the... Is this the right way? Oh, come on. Bugger off. Yeah, I killed her. I'll kill the rest of you. It's not. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, it's not that big of a mistake. Stagger, stagger. Oh, that'll work. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. And then I just go into this crazy cult. And that's how you do the mission. I'm sorry, that was such BS. I just didn't want to deal with raiders. Darn instant crows. Alright.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Oh, I know.
Hi.
With that latest one, Mila's got good coverage of the Commonwealth. I know another building that could use a Mila.
Always up for a Mila.
Or
Okay, I just jumped over to...
Everything outside the wall ain't safe. That's just how it is.
just ran to Diamond City. My next destination is Parkview Apartments, which is probably just right on top of that. So just gotta find a way up.
That sound. What is it?
Seems we have a tail.
On the Parkview Apartments. Did you You know, this weapon isn't that effective against super mutants. Let's just stop that.
New business model. We team up with a mortuary. You see where I'm going with this, right?
Yep, very clever. Let's just pop inside here, I guess. Apparently super mutants are fighting their way through.
Heard something.
Is that where I want to be? Okay, so there should be the raiders or super mutants up here. That looks like raider decoration, but since they're fighting, it could be either way.
Someone there.
Come on.
What?
Oh, shoot. Is this one gonna hit? Oh no. Okay. Feels like he hurt me. Nope, not real bad if he did. Oh shoot.
Whoa, everybody stop!
I don't know why everyone's insistent on having heads. See how much safer it is when other people don't have heads?
This is the part where you're supposed to die.
Okay.
Do it. Scream. Scream for
Yeah, you're the screamer. Boy, I'm gonna be bummed if I find out this wasn't the right spot. It looks right. Let's just do a little bit of looting. Oh, the painting the town quest triggered. Oh, this is a nice view. Okay, I'll just go talk to Tinker Tom.
Heads up, Tom's got
Hey
more
there.
goodies in stock.
Another
Check
meal
with
of
him.
placed and even more data. You got the time?
Alright.
I got another site we could place another one of my babies.
I don't have a choice, Tom.
If you need something for the road, the shop's open.
Yeah, we'll grab that for now. What do I have to give you? Alright, this might be a kind of strange place for me to be. You guys are thinking about getting Affinity, because this is something a lot of companions don't like, but I think it's going to be fine in the end. We'll see what the overall is. Can always reload a save.
Hi.
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, armed people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
I might take a look.
It ain't that simple. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's
Sure.
got to take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No, undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean by undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... synths. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. Pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe, alright?
I guess.
Take a seat, and we can begin.
Okay, so far we haven't lost anything. Got a camera.
So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber."
And of
What's your
course, this is
response?
the Fallout 3 goat test. Sneak.
I'd slip away before he finishes his rant.
While he's speaking. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate. The doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Amputate the foot before the infection spreads.
Amputation. Next question. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of
Does he
stolen
look
property.
tasty?
What do you do?
Can I eat him?
I give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Oh, we'll go with the stealthy one. The one that the batter's not watching.
Catcher.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question.
Shoot.
Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do you do?
I'd throw my tea in her face.
Of course. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again.
Abernathy?
You've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I guess I tell him that I've cleared out all the raiders.
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no.
Oh
You've been
no.
exposed to radiation and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
I'd cut off the mutated tissue with a precision laser.
Technological bias. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
God, these are all so ridiculous. This is the least, like, going to hurt my dad.
I'd loosen bolts on his water pipes. When he turns on the sink, he'll be in for a surprise.
That's not bad.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed.
Whew.
I'll open up the gate.
Covenant. For a new settlement, it's looking pretty good. I've been meaning to pay a visit.
You've been meaning to pay a visit, so you're not going to get upset when we walk in the door, right? Okay. You said you've been meaning to. What? Get in here. Alright, Deacon didn't object.
Came a few days back. Worked for old man Stockton. You saw him, right? I already told
Stockton?
you. I don't recollect. We get
Excuse
a lot
me.
of traffic. You from around here? God, I hope not. I've had enough of these hicks.
Nope. I'm just passing through.
My advice is pass through sooner than later. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
I mean, I know some.
A caravan? I'm not really the trader type.
Well, this isn't about trade. I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything. This isn't Diamond City. A caravan of 5 comes through, you'd remember.
Then they must not have come through. Say, wouldn't you rather have a lemonade?
My job here isn't drinking lemonade. I know for a fact they came here.
That's my job
Brush
here.
off.
Yes.
Mark my
Hey,
words.
Deezer.
Would you like some free lemonade?
Yes.
I'll take some.
Enjoy!
Sweet.
Let me try something. Override code Gamma 3 Delta Tango Cinnamon.
Hey, mister, do you want a cold, delicious lemonade?
Command override. Vocal audio House Robert. Access core programming.
Oh, that's
Missing
cool.
out. Enjoy a longer, healthier life with Deezer's lemonade.
Ah, too bad. I won those codes in a poker game once. Hasn't worked yet.
Awesome.
Enjoy your stay.
Excuse me.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. But welcome. Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald. But you, cutie, can call me Penny.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
What do you do around here?
A bit of everything. I try to leave some things for the menfolk to do, you know, so they feel in charge.
Sure.
You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. I don't know what he's carrying on about. He's
Come on.
just stirring the pot, if you ask me.
Definitely. He has such an attitude.
I know! He's so smug. And Dan thinks he's the one helping people. He wouldn't know the first thing about making the Commonwealth a better, safer place.
Right? He should be thankful you let him in.
Instead, he stomps around interrogating people. If the compound did do something to his precious caravan, they had reasons for it. Better reasons than a man like him. You know, honey, I was just shooting off at the mouth. Just forget anything I said about that and the compound. I have to go.
Search for the find the location of the compound. Okay. Oh, this place is open now.
People that break our rules, rest leave. Rarely happens, though.
I've been known to peek in a few pockets. From
Somehow I got 2 of these.
time to time. This partnering up, it's weird. Sometimes I just want to pop a stealth boy and bug out. Not really an option now.
Nope, not really.
Sweet.
Deacon didn't care. Alright. Crap. Okay, found the compound. Is there anything else useful in here?
This cell means business.
Pretty suspect. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Okay, they're not all hostile.
Enjoy your stay.
Hey, Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
They took the survivors to a compound.
Then we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Hey, you stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around. Not very neighborly of you, if you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If only that were true. Use your best judgment, friend.
That's disconcerting. Get the heck out of here. Flee, flee, flee. I don't know why people turned hostile, but we're getting out of here. And just passing by the north side of this little lake, there is a suit of power armor down there. It's probably T45. I believe it's leveled. It might just be set. But it's very unlikely that you would be coming through here and it wouldn't be leveled to T45 even if it is. I don't see any reason not to swing by Mystic Pines while we're in the area. If you've already been here, it's a great fast travel location to get to this side of the pond. Okay. There's some interesting stuff in there. We can pop in later if we need to. Okay, this is actually the quest here. And I don't know if that fisherman will aggro on us if we are spotted. We're just gonna head in. I think it's one of those things where he's territorial and he'll kind of yell at us first.
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Okay. We're gonna go in without a gun.
Outsiders aren't allowed. Why are you here?
I just want answers about Stockton's caravan. Nothing more.
Should be fine. Yep.
I'll take you to see Dr. Chambers. She'll know what to do about you. Don't try anything funny. You've been warned.
Alright, we attempted nonviolence through there. Oh, and somebody crucified Deacon. Crap. Okay. I have a shotgun ready, but we're gonna talk to her.
Excuse me.
So the one investigating Stockton's caravan has arrived. Do you even know that his supposed daughter is in all likelihood a synth? No matter. Let me be upfront about this. There are two ways this meeting can end. We come to an agreement, or there's violence.
I'd prefer a peaceful solution.
As would I.
Is that Deacon up there? I hope so.
To you. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
I've been there, but I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
You can't seriously want to kill all the synths.
We most certainly do. But we have to find him first. A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the safe test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
But your methods are barbaric. It's torture.
To improve the safe test, intense psychological pressure must be applied.
You really have to convince them that you don't approve of this.
Distasteful, but necessary. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia.
You're ending the paranoia.
If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward.
So spoiler alert.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract.
She is legitimately that his daughter is a synth.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
That's a deal I won't accept.
Damn straight.
Then you'll
Yeah, Deacon.
just have to kill me. Watch yourself.
But you don't actually have to kill her, I don't think. Let's see. Does she have a gun? Yeah, she does have a gun. Never mind. We'll kill her. I think I set this up once where, like, they were all fighting each other, but I hope she's not going for the synth. There we go. Alright. Get some proper armor on.
Traveling with you ain't dull. I'll say. If you ever need to feel sleepy, ask Tinker Tom what they were doing here.
That's a weird way to put that.
The intruder must be eliminated.
Yeah, good luck with all of that.
Don't mean to make you nervous, but
crap.
I don't think we're
Damn it!
alone.
Where'd you go? Lot of blood.
So, new business model. We team up with a mortuary.
Is this really
See where I'm going
the
with
place you're choosing to be lighthearted? I really like this.
That's right.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, time to crack a lock. Come on, that was close. There we go.
Got it.
Now I'm feeling all sorts of uncomfortable about my locker back at HQ.
That's funny.
Maybe they're still here, watching us. Yeah, stay guard.
All right. Let's go talk to Amelia.
Please don't hurt me.
It's all right. You're safe now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm Amelia Stockton. I'm not a synth.
I believe you.
I just want
Oh
this
shoot, that's
nightmare
not the
to
one I
end.
wanted to say.
My
Oh well.
father, Old Man Stockton, he will reward you. Just let me out. Please.
Okay. Nice.
Hey, I got something important to say.
All right,
I really
Deacon.
appreciate you putting up with my bullshit. Truth is, it's been a long time since I've had a friend. I'm a liar. Everyone knows it. I make no secret of it.
Will you face me?
Because the truth is, I'm a fraud
There we go.
to my core. When I was young, a hell of a long time ago, I was, well, scum. I was a bigot. A very violent bigot.
Let's just let him continue.
Go on.
I ran with a gang in University Point. We called ourselves the UP Death Claws. For kicks, we'd terrorize anyone we thought was a synth. We kept egging each other on. Started with some property damage, graduated to some beatdowns.
Jeez.
Then, inevitably, a lynching.
Oh.
The Claws leader was convinced we'd finally found and killed the synth. Looking back, I'm not so sure.
Wow.
I had no idea.
No one does. So I turned my back on my brothers. Broke all contact.
That's probably good.
Time passed, I became a farmer, if you can believe that. Then, one day I found someone. She saw something in me I didn't know was there. Barbara, well, she just was.
Leaving the Death Claws took a lot of
Yeah.
courage.
Leaving
Probably.
wasn't free. They took it out on my sad hide. But by the time I met Barbara, they'd moved on. We were trying for kids, eking out a living. Then one day, it turns out my Barbara, she was a synth. She didn't know that. I certainly didn't. I don't know how the Death Claws found out, but there was blood.
Jeez.
That must have been terrible.
I don't remember much clearly after that. I know I killed most of the claws. I must have made a big impression. The
Good.
railroad contacted me figuring I'd be sympathetic, seeing that I lost my wife. And, well, what I did afterwards.
Sympathize.
After what happened to my family, I can understand.
I thought you might. I don't even know why I lie anymore. But I can't tell the truth. Everyone, Tom, Dez, you, even that asshole Carrington, they deserve to be in the railroad.
I like that
I
you're still
don't.
doing a Dick Carrington.
I'm everything wrong with this whole fucking Commonwealth.
No, 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 no.
You're the only friend I got. I don't deserve you being okay with this. Hell, I'm not even asking for it.
Wow.
But I figured you should know.
Ah. That's tough. Because, yeah.
Everyone's got a past. The important thing is you're trying to make up for it.
Okay,
I'm still
that
on your
is what I
side.
wanted
I'm not
to.
the hugging type. So, yeah. Good talk.
Awesome. Having reached the highest level of affinity with Deacon, we have gained the Cloak and Dagger perk. Awesome. An awesome dialogue on Deacon, except for the whole parts where he says winning. In case you're wondering, I brought this bat along in case he said, rolling pin again, in case he said winning anymore. But, oh, fabulous affinity level stuff.
Please.
Yep, no problem. Small problem. There we go.
Nice.
Open the door.
Yep.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm free. I'm never ever coming back here.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
We did it.
That we did. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you. Mission. Missions must be protected.
Herschel's never-ending shotgun.
The missions.
Blythe? Huh, don't know who you are. Must be rough. Did I see someone on my left?
I'm getting paid, right?
Okay, let's hear this horrifying thing.
Where am I?
Ooh.
How are the subject's vitals?
It's a little unsteady, but within...
Oh, I don't get the cool chase sit down. Whatever.
Who are you? What's... Oh! Son of a bitch! You that... Ah!
I will only say this once. Speak only when spoken to.
Subject is ready for baseline testing.
Subject, answer the questions quickly and with what first comes to mind. You're approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonance."
Oh no.
What's your response?
They're not doing the ridiculous crap.
That safe test... Oh!
Answer the question.
I don't know. I don't know science stuff. Ignore him.
Ignore him, you say. Fascinating.
Okay, I really like their armor, so I'm grabbing it all. I imagine I'm going to have to pass some of this along. Oh, non-Vault-Tec lab coat, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know why that had a Tesla on it. Maybe there was a wrong way to disarm that. That'd be cool. I mean, it'd be terrible, but yeah. You know. The middle ground there. Okay, let's see where this last door leads. Deathclaw hide, huh? Interesting coincidence. Combat knife. Is this different?
Please. I got a kid.
Do you want another treatment?
No.
So, again, congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I've already told you. Catcher.
Again, which position?
Catcher, right? Be the catcher.
Why?
I don't know. They got the funny helmets. I saw a picture when I was a kid.
Do synths even know the rules of baseball?
No, please. I'm not. Just let me. No!
Just answer the questions and only the questions. Congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Catcher.
So that is the quest complete. However, there's one thing left to do here. Those machine gun turrets haven't started firing on me yet. Swanson knows what's up. Turrets aren't hostile. Should have popped this guy off with no issue. Wonder if these turrets are just, if they patched it so that Chinese officer sword. What a weird thing for you to have. Wonder if they patched this so that you the turrets are just not hostile now, and that's just like even more broken. Okay. Catch.
What? We got fun time incoming.
Nope. Shoot.
Company incoming. Son of a bitch.
Oh, that wasn't necessary. Oh well. I guess I still have two after that. You had to close the door, didn't you? We're still cool with the turrets.
Hey, that's my trick. The trick to this is don't die.
Oh, that's how I was doing your trick. These are still cool, right? Yes. Don't hit Deezer, don't hit Deezer. Ah, come on. Stupid door. I think I was squinting one eye or something dumb. Catch Dahlia.
You're gonna end one way.
You door.
You win. Again.
Hey, got a love tap for you. You don't talk like that. Where's Deezer? Oh no, Deezer! Shoot. Well, I didn't want that to happen, but it did. The cat survived. Oh, and all this is stealing. Whatever. Hey, I just took over Covenant. Isn't that fun? Actually, let's see. Oh, the defense doesn't register, though. Can I... No. That's fine. We might come and deal with this sometime later. I'm just going to see what the build area is, actually. Alright, cool. That's Covenant cleared out. And I am glad that that worked out with Deacon. You know, in the guides, a lot of them say just don't... It's pretty much just don't screw with Covenant at all. But I was looking through all the individual things, and hello, kitty. You get to live here all on your own. It looked like... I was like, well, there might be enough with Deacon. That's an interesting outfit he has, by the way. I'm like, well, Deacon's going to like this check and this check. I'm like, yeah, we'll risk it. So, it's cool that this worked out. Alright, Deacon, as much as I enjoyed your speech checks, I think it's a little bit... You've overstayed your welcome with the whole winning thing, so... I think you got a job to do.
Hey.
What is it?
Hi.
You know, I'm having second thoughts on the whole recall code. Wait, you read it, didn't you?
No, and I never will.
I think we ought to part ways.
Another time, then.
Okay, and if we cancel out, he is going back to the railroad headquarters. Awesome. And with Deacon turned in, I am going to call that a part right here. It's either going to be a very extended part, or I'm going to make some very delicate cuts, but we'll see how it goes. I think it was... I'm glad that Covenant mission worked out with Deacon. That was a really cool thing to finish him off with. And it actually... I got like 160 affinity out of that. So if anybody's wondering, yes, Deacon will, at the beginning, be a little suspicious. But in the end, he's actually into it. So the next part, we'll be kind of picking up again with some more plot critical missions. And in the meantime, thanks for watching, and goodbye.